Welcome back to Day 5 of our networking series. Today, we are looking at the specific numerical system that gives your device its unique identity on the Internet. Every time you request data, it travels across a global web of fiber optic cables. For that information to find its way back to your screen, the network has to distinguish your hardware from billions of other connected devices. Without a precise way to label your phone or laptop, those data packets would have no destination. That label is the Internet Protocol Address, or IP address. Identifying this digital fingerprint is the first step towards understanding how your device is seen by the rest of the web, and how to begin diagnosing your own connectivity issues. Formally, an Internet Protocol Address is a unique numerical identifier assigned to every single device participating in a network. This includes your phone, the laptop on your desk, and remote web servers. Think of a physical house. To deliver packages, mail carriers need a street address. Digitally, your device uses an IP address, like 192.168.1.1. Just as mail routes to a front door, the Internet routes data packets to specific hardware. Without this address, a device is effectively invisible to the network. It can neither send a request nor receive a response. Most modern networks today utilize two primary formats, IPv4 and IPv6. The most common standard is IPv4. This 32-bit system creates a short string of numbers divided by periods. The newer standard, IPv6, uses a 128-bit structure. This creates a much longer alphanumeric sequence, accommodating a vastly larger number of devices. We need IPv6 because the 4.3 billion addresses available in the IPv4 system were not enough to support the explosion of modern smartphones and smart appliances. IPv6 provides the necessary infrastructure to ensure the global Internet can continue to expand without running out of unique identifiers. To stay organized, your devices actually operate using two different types of identities, a private IP and a public IP. Your private IP is used only within the local boundaries of your home or office. It allows your laptop to communicate with your router and local devices without accessing the wider Internet. When you go online, your router uses a public IP. This is the address assigned by your Internet service provider that the rest of the world sees. When you visit a site, the server identifies your public IP to send data back. The router then checks the private IP to ensure the data reaches your specific device. These private IPs act as an internal organizational layer, keeping your local devices separated from direct exposure to the external Internet. Because IP addresses provide a record of where data originates, they are the primary metric used in network security. Security experts analyze these addresses to track suspicious traffic and identify the origin point of a network attack. Once a malicious IP is identified, administrators use blocking protocols to prevent that address from accessing the network again. While hackers may use IP addresses to find targets, defenders use that same addressing system to build digital barriers. This makes the IP address the primary point of contact for both network communication and network defense. We have now covered the core pillars of digital identity, what an IP is, the difference between IPv4 and IPv6, and how public and private addresses interact. For today's homework, go into your device settings and find your own IP address. Look for these details. Is your address in the IPv4 or IPv6 format? And can you identify which address is your local private IP versus the public IP assigned to your router? Locating these addresses on your own hardware is the best way to prepare for Day 6, where we will learn how to group these addresses together using subnetting basics. Taking a moment to verify your own network settings helps make these technical concepts much clearer. Like, share, and follow to stay updated for the next lesson. Allah Hafiz.